What's going on? Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews, and as you can see in front of us, I have my iPad 12.9 right here, and we are running the beta of iPadOS 16. Now, I think you're going to appreciate this device because I've tried out several different types of hubs, several different just accessories and adapters to try to get the most out of this iPad running this beta software. Just trying to get the most out of this iPad running iPadOS 16. So we know that it's a beta, we know that it's not working 100% right now. We've said that in several videos before, but what I really want to talk about today is, you know, when you go to plug this up to your monitor, your USB Type-C monitor, you are actually taking a USB Type-C cable and you are plugging it directly into your device where we normally would plug in our hubs, right? Because that's how we used our SD cards and our SSD and our hard drives and things of that nature for data and storage and all that. So that's how we used it, but now we're cutting it off because we're just plugging in that one thing. So I've tried a bunch of different hubs, a bunch of different accessories, and I ran across this one right here. This is from the company ESR. This is an 8-in-1 hub and stand for your iPad Pro. So today, we're gonna talk about it. All right, so this is what we're going to be covering today. This is an 8-in-1 stand from the company ESR. Now, just taking a quick look at it, it has a full metal construct. It has protectors right here so that you don't damage your iPad. And it also has protection right down in here so that you don't scratch up your iPad. This thing folds. Let me make sure I get it folded all the way up. So you can actually maximize space with this. This thing pretty much folds all the way up, nice and flat. The only other stand I have that folds about like that is this one from Zugu Case, but it's not a hub. So this one is a hub and a stand. It folds flat, it's nice and portable. It goes wherever you can go. All right. So we got nice grip on the bottom as well. So we got grip on the bottom, we got protection for our iPad here, protection for our iPad here, and it's nice and sturdy. You got to put a little muscle in it to get it to bend. So let's talk about the peripherals on here. You do have two USB-A right here. You have a headphone adapter, you have HDMI, you have PD, power charging up to 100 watts through here. You actually have SD card, micro SD card, and you have the input for the iPad. So why is this important? Well, this HDMI is actually going to output at 4K, 30 frames per second. That's the highest it will go. And then you got super fast data transfer, and then you actually have a headphone adapter over here, which nobody's really using headphones anymore like that. Most people have wireless earbuds and things of that nature, but you can take advantage of that headphone jack right there. But this is so important because just like we were talking, you take this cable, and this cable actually comes with it, so you can plug it up. This is all that comes in the box. But you take this cable, you plug it in here to the host, and then you plug this in here, and then you take a HDMI and you plug it into the back of here. Now, that comes in handy because this now allows you to use these other inputs to have data, memory, storage, all that good stuff flowing from your iPad to that monitor so you can be more productive. So you want to see how it works? Let's do it. All right, so normally I would not use this monitor. This is my BenQ gaming monitor. It's like the EW388 something. It's a really nice monitor. It's super big, 38 inches. It's a curved QHD, Quad HD, it's 4K, all that good stuff. One of the best monitors that I have. It's just, I use it for gaming, PlayStation down here and all that good stuff. So the M8 was experiencing a few difficulties. I don't know if it's because it uses micro HDMI or whatever. But I do have this one now plugged up to this monitor right here, HDMI. All right, so we're gonna turn the iPad on. Go ahead and get it unlocked. Plug in here. And then we're gonna plug in here. Make sure we got good connections. I got my MX Master 3 and my Logitech K380 right here, and the monitor just automatically recognized. All right, so we got everything we need. We got monitor working, it's working through the hub. Now what I gotta do is plug in some of this stuff that I got out here. So I do have one USB drive. Get it plugged in. I got a SD card and I got a micro. And maybe I should have plugged the micro in first. Let's see. So I got micro now going in and SD going in. All right. We plugged in the Nikon D3200. We got one that's 128 and we got a no name. So if you just click on one, it's got PDFs and that is the USB. Then we got another one right here. Folder is empty. And let's see. This is Canon. Let's see what we got on here. Nothing. Empty. But it is in there. And we got boom, empty, and empty. Okay, never mind. Let's see. This is some footage from DJI footage. So let's see. And old footage from my videos. So once we're in here, all we got to do is right click on our mouse. And let's say we want to move that file. Where do we want to move it to? iPad. And we're just going to put it on the iPad itself. Give it a little bit of time and it should port right on over. Let's go all the way down. And it's probably still working. Let's see. There we go. The DJI video is right here. And if you open it, you can play it. There we go. So it works. So we got, I mean, data transfer on here is pretty decent. It came right over, matter of seconds, no issues. But this hub is gonna make life a whole lot easier just because you're giving up this USB Type-C port to run this whole setup. And now this hub is gonna give you extra options. And as you can see, let's just disconnect one of them. And no name just disappeared. And if we take out this one right here, that disappeared. And taking out the smallest one and disappeared as well. So the hub is working. The hub is going to be helpful, and this is something that I think everybody should probably look into, some type of hub, just because you're losing this for this. So you're going to need something to give you your peripherals and all that good stuff back, your data, your SSD, your SD cards, micro SD cards. So that's going to be something that is really helpful, and it doubles as a stand. It's going to hold your iPad, so there's no issues. And I really have been enjoying using this for the past couple of days. Just remember, this will work with any of those older iPad models that have USB Type-C connectivity. It just won't give you that full screen. All right, so there you go. It is probably gonna be one of the best kept little secrets out there for right now for the iPad, because now this actually will work with earlier generations of iPad. Any of those models of iPad that have USB Type-C connectivity. Also, any cell phone that has USB Type-C connectivity, you can take advantage and use that as well. So not just limited to this version of iPad with the iOS 16, but it's going to work for all iterations of those iPad. Just keep that in mind. And it works with cell phones as well. So this is really going to be beneficial if you're trying to access storage files, things of that nature. You can actually pull and push things back and forth. So I find that this is probably one of the best options because, like I said, I got tons of hubs around here, and this is the only one that will work at this time. Not saying that it's the only one that is going to work going into the future, because there'll probably be some that will work. But this is just the best alternative that we have right now. So go by and check it out. I'm going to drop a link below so you can do that. This is a portable 8-in-1 stand and hub combo from the company ESR. And hopefully you will like this just as much as I have. Until next time, be sure and give me that big thumbs up. And please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.